Howdy everybody, this is Jessica with Chapter 4's On Your Own exercise over ambient music. So I have 5 tracks here. The first 4 are recorded, and the last one is an audio file that I pulled off the internet. As you can see, it's titled Ocean Waves, and it's exactly that. You'll be able to hear how that mixes with these other 4 tracks in a moment. So I called these first 2 tracks Left and Right Rhythm. And clip-wise across, they're exactly the same. I just copied and pasted it over. But down here, I panned one left and one right. That's a practice that I do with my own recordings, so I went ahead and did it here as well. I have 2 basses, a main bass and a bass with max. This clip in bass with max is copied and pasted over from this same clip in the main bass. If I go ahead and bring up that max MIDI effect, you'll be able to see that this is the same as the one that we created in the chapter example. I didn't want to stray too far from the path since this was my first experience with Max, so I went ahead and used this one for the On Your Own exercise as well. Now, a forewarning, as you can see over here, I have turned it off, I've disabled it. And I did that for 2 reasons. One, I wasn't the biggest fan of it, so I went ahead and shut it off. The only reason I included it here was to demonstrate that I could do it. The other reason is, as I read the chapter and as I did some research on my own, it was quite apparent that ambient music should not really contain a felt beat. And with this max MIDI effect on, I could in fact feel the beat. So I went ahead and shut that off. Now you'll also notice that I don't have any drums in here, and that's for the same reason. You know, drums kind of typically provide a felt beat, but the other thing is I had some in here, and they felt forced. And between feeling forced or containing a felt beat, I really didn't think it fit the context of the piece, so I went ahead and removed it altogether. So on my rhythms, you'll be able to see that I have a boost EQ, and like I said, I copied and pasted it over so they both contain that. And then I put a spacious reverb on my bass. So I'm going to go ahead and answer the first question from the On Your Own section. In what context or audience will your work be experienced? I feel like this piece is very tranquil. So any scenario where somebody maybe is trying to fall asleep, or they're trying to relax, or maybe if they require peaceful music when they're trying to focus, that would be a perfect context or a perfect audience for this particular piece. So with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the arrangement view and let you guys take a listen for yourselves.